Go placidly amid the noise and haste, and remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible without surrender, be on good terms with all persons. Speak your truth quietly and clearly, and listen to others, even the dull and ignorant. They too have their story. Avoid loud and aggressive persons. They are vexations to the spirit. If you compare yourself with others, you may become vain and bitter, for always there will be greater and lesser persons than yourself.
You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here, and whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should.
Enjoy your achievements as well as your plans. Keep interested in your own career. However humble, it is a real possession in the changing fortunes of time. Exercise caution in your business affairs, for the world is full of trickery. But let this not blind you to what virtue there is. Many persons strive for high ideals, and everywhere life is full of heroism. Be yourself. Especially do not feign affection. Neither be cynical about love, for in the face of all aridity and disenchantment, it is as perennial as the grass. Take kindly the counsel of the years, gracefully surrendering the things of youth. Nurture strength of spirit to shield you in sudden misfortune, but do not distress yourself with imaginings. Many fears are born of fatigue and loneliness, beyond a wholesome discipline. Be gentle with yourself.
You are a
child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. And whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should. Therefore, be at peace with God, whatever you conceive him to be, and whatever your labors and aspirations in the noisy confusion of life. Keep peace with your soul. With all its sham, drudgery, and broken dreams, it is still a beautiful world. Be careful. Strive to be happy.
You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. You are a child.
Yes. Good evening, all my South Orange Maplewood listeners, and all those other listeners in the towns of Melbourne, Livingston, Irvington, West Orange, East Orange, Orange, and Newark. Welcome to In the Village with A&M and Margie on the South Orange Maplewood online radio experience, and live on the World Wide Web at somo.org, and the only radio show covering all your news, opinions, politics, talk, and sports happening in the South Orange Maplewood communities. You can listen to us every Monday through Friday from 8 to 9:30 p.m. That's 8 to 9:30 p.m. and reach us at 973-327-3626. That's 973-327-3626 to participate in the discussion. We have an interesting program lined up for you this evening, and we look forward to your participation in the discussion. Now, there's a great possibility I may be flying solo tonight, as my co-host, I think, is out sick tonight. And so I'm going to hold on the fort for you tonight. But of course, you know, since it's the South Orange Maplewood online radio experience, we try to give you a lot of things that's happening in the South Orange Maplewood community. But we definitely got to touch on that election last night. You know, the overall election, and what does the Republican control of the Senate means to the black community. And we're going to get into that. So let's go over to get you a little summary on the Maplewood Township Committee, according to the Village Green. Vic DeLuca and India Laria both handily won re-election to the Maplewood Township Committee on Tuesday night. DeLuca and Laria, both Democrats, ran on separate tickets. The other candidates on the ballots were Kurt Kiley, an independent, and Angel Bob Perez, a Republican. DeLuca has served as mayor for 9 years. DeLuca garnered 4,869 votes, while Laria garnered 3,697, Kiley 1,159, and Bob Perez 1,033 votes. Democratic Committee Chairman Ian Grudman said it was really good turnout all over Maplewood for an all-fair election. I am very happy, and I want to thank the voters of Maplewood for believing in me for another 3 years, said DeLuca at a victory celebration at O'Reilly's Pub. It was very humbling. I'm really excited about continuing to work with everyone to do what we want to do, Laria said. She was humbled and thankful to be able to continue to serve the community. That's all I ever wanted to do, to serve, she said. I look forward to another 3 years of giving my best for Maplewood. Deputy Mayor Kathleen Leventhal said, I'm so happy the good guys won. I may not have won the election, but I have been rewarded for having ran, said Kiley in an email. The campaign has helped me grow as a person, and I have gotten to know and befriend many incredible people whom I otherwise would not have met. Kiley continued, I would like to thank the love of my life, Carol, for being my rock and supporting me throughout this campaign. With her in my life, all things are possible. I would also like to thank all of my supporters who work diligently, hoping to bring change and progress to Maplewood and to make it a better place to live for all families. Finally, I would like to thank all of Maplewood voters who entrusted me with their vote. We should all thank the candidate Bob, Vic, and India for giving of themselves and campaigning for what they believe is best for Maplewood. Congratulations go out to Vic and India, who I believe will continue to work their hardest for our beloved town. So there you have it. Vic DeLuca, Mayor Vic DeLuca, and India Laria actually returning to the Maplewood Township Village. Vic as mayor and India Laria as a township member. Let's go over to the South Orange Maplewood Board of Education. On that one, we actually had Elizabeth Baker coming out in front with 5,884 votes, or 31.39%. Maureen Jones finished in second place with 5,519 votes, or 29.45% of the votes. And Donna Smith finished in third place with 5,441 votes, with 29.03% of the votes. Those were the three runners for 3 seats on the South Orange Maplewood Board of Education. Goodwin Maluku finished in fourth place with 1,840 votes, or 9.82% of the votes. And there was also a write-in of 58 votes, 4.31%. And we actually went over to the victory party of Elizabeth Baker and Maureen Jones. And surprisingly, actually saw Dr. Goodwin Maloku at the same restaurant as Elizabeth Baker and Maureen Jones were having for their victory party. So there you have it. The voting in South Orange and Maplewood Board of Education and the Maplewood Township Committee. Let's go over to the alternative press. Cost Scope of South Orange Police Headquarters renovation expected by year's end. The first phase of the renovation of the South Orange Police Department is expected to be complete by the end of the year, according to Trustee Sheena Collum. This phase will determine what needs to be renovated in the headquarters, the timeline of the project, and how much it will cost the village, Collum said in an email. It's an assessment on what the upgrades need to be, she said. Trustees choose the Goldstein Partnership as the architects and planners for the project. Their service will include assessment of the project, recommendations, planning, design, and contract administration. In determining the scope of the work, the company plans to conduct interviews. In its report to the trustees, the firm wrote, "We'll interview the police chief and the chief designers for various bureaus. A representative of the village will also ask to attend the interviews in order to understand the concerns of the police and to make sure the needs outlined are consistent with the overall village objectives." So, new South Orange headquarters renovations coming soon. Coming very, very soon. Maplewood Hilton Branch hosts bilingual book clubs. The Maplewood Library Hilton Branch received a $2,000 grant from the American Library Association, along with Diversity in Action Initiative, to host bilingual book groups. Diversity in Action was originally started as Dia de los Ninos and was oriented towards Hispanic population and has now been expanded, says Jennifer Burkholder, branch manager and children librarian. "We held 6 biennial book clubs during the year," said Burkholder, 2 in Chinese, 2 in Spanish, and 2 in Haitian Creole. "I had people run the programs who were fluent in language, and we read the bilingual books, talked about them, played games in both languages, and had snacks. Each child went home with a book and a game to play at home with the family. At each of the 6 meetings, roughly 6 to 10 children ranging in ages from 6 to 16 and several parents attended. Titles included Bobo the Sneaky Dog, Am I Small, and Maria Had a Little Llama. The grant provided the books, games, and food, as well as 25 to 30 books to add to the library's bilingual collection, said Burkholder. Looking back, planning forward with South Orange Village Hall. When South Orange Village Hall was built in 1894, it was constructed with metal poles and hold the second floor up from above rather than with columns that support the floor from below. Village President Alex Torpy recently described that as one of the interesting features of the historical building, now undergoing renovation and restoration. Village Hall is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. A request for proposal for the sale and redevelopment of the building was issued in August, with proposal due December the 3rd. That date may be extended due to a printer delay. The RFP includes a mandatory requirement that the building exterior be preserved and restored in compliance with an historic preservation easement. The building has been undergoing a reservation process by the town. South Orange has demolished much of the interior, though not the meeting room, and has removed all asbestos. The village plans to go out to bid for renovation of the village hall on November the 19th, with bids to be received in early January 2015. So, I guess if you have a construction company, you can get in on the business. Now, this was something that happened sometime in Maplewood, and we were so busy discussing other issues that we didn't talk about this. There's a show on ABC called What Would You Do? And it caused some uproar here in Maplewood. A Maplewood business owner interrupted taping of ABC's show What Will You Do as his store after becoming disturbed by the premise of the show. Roman Gourmet owner Vinny Lofredo said that he initially agreed to allow the show to be taped in the store when 2 employees of ABC News told him that the show would be good for the